celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. The Dome, home to the Orange and Syracuse University. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles. Boston College about to kick it off and get this game started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Syracuse's offense has the ball first today. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, Dave, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Right back to the well. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's think a little bit about Syracuse. I'm sure you guys saw this, one of the top running backs in the country, 5-star guy, gave a verbal commitment last week. What's the expectation for him as soon as he... Oh, he's got some space! Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. Quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. On the set. The Orange could go for it all right here on 2nd and inches. Wants to throw. It's Hart. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down. After the incompletion on 2nd down, it's 3rd and inches. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Syracuse has it in the red zone. Grab over the middle. It's Hoffman. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Pushes ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Orange.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Boston College's offense has its first opportunity of the day. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot, not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And 2 guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hartman. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the punt will come to rest just inside the 30. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking downfield, it's Hart. Got his man out of the backfield. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, that D tackle is cat quick. He exploded out of his three-point stance, got immediately into the backfield, and was able to get that tackle for him.
Got a man, it's Cook. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it.
Complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Syracuse will send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive. On the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. That'll bring him to within 4.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running game.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
The Orange will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. The give from the gun. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Hand off from the shotgun. before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass, it's Hart. Snagged in the middle, it's McFadden. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it from the gun. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. On the option. He'll pitch it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Finds a little space.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run. And I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Hoffman. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball running wide open down the gut of the field. Defense got it, they're on the run. Touchdown, Boston College! And they turn it into a defensive score.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you, they knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping 2 hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, and making a big play.
Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Wants to go up top. He's got his man across the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Handoff to the lone back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. And the Golden Eagles need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Takes a handoff. It's Gathers. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Smashes it between the uprights. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Caught over the middle. It's Hoffman. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Hart. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Looking to move the chains. They throw complete to the left. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the big fella. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. And the quarterback's by his lonesome on 2nd and inches. Back to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the 2nd half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find...
Intercepted! A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He's got it down the middle. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Looking to fire. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Got it! Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused.
He's going for the goal line, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You've got to be so smart. You're going to be aggressive with your decision.
They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Clock still running. Almost certainly the last play of the half. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On the ground, it's Gathers. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off and start this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly. Got him, and nobody's close. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. Use the play fake. Now to throw. With the catch, it's Jones. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. They've moved it to the 19. 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
That's a bit of a gut punch for the offense because you went in at halftime, you made your adjustments, you're feeling good about your game plan coming here in the second half, and right away you throw an interception to the defense.
Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19.
Really nice play call by the offense, too. Obviously, your quarterback's thrown picks on his last 2 drives, so you have to settle him down. And the best way to settle down a quarterback is to get the running game going. Put it on the big fellas up front. Put it on your backs. That's a really nice run, and that should help settle the QB down a bit.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking for a man. It's Hart. Right on the money. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Got his man on the outside. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Listen, if I'm a QB, 2nd down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable 3rd down, but when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
It's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Lost to throw again. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. He might want another play. Back to pass on 2nd down. This time he's got it. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll try to run for it. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the tight end.
Nice execution by the offense on third down, understanding what they had to do to get the first down, pass complete, move the sticks, new set of downs.
They think there's room to run to the right here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Hart. Fires left. Makes a connection. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in, it's Willis. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design, it's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good on the backfield. You know they're going to catch it. There's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
The Orange converted and picked up that last first down by keeping it on the ground. Maybe they go right back to it. Quickly complete. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost. No problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting touchdown.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the catch. It's Gathers. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Golden Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Good completion on the out. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and 1 from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Lockwood. At midfield, he's got room. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Nice move. Create some space. Touchdown, Boston College. A great catch and run for 6. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. BYU is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Ty Detmer, this might not be over just yet. They're trailing by 9 to Colorado.
It'll be a draw.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Ben?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Bring in the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Sets up the screen. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. They'll look to pin them deep. possession when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Golden Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Hunt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Under fire. Got a man. It's Cook. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to throw. It's Hart. He's got an open man. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Lost to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number 1 for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
Here comes the heat. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. That's reeled in. It's McFadden. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Fires to the right. It's incomplete. And I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They just keep firing. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deeper. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper, understanding they're down. They're going to have to take down the field. I'm going to stick to my passing sets, my nickels, my dimes.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Time to take a shot. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lost the fire on 2nd down. Got the quick pass. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. He's looking to pass. They've got the screen set up. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. The hand to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. Here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Bolden. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Oh, he's got a chance. There he goes. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. The Golden Eagles need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Reads it, fires complete. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be fourth down from the 24. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. And it's right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back over the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Making side adjustments here. Scanning the field. It's Hart. Got out of trouble and throws. Pulls it in. It's McFadden. He's in the plus territory. Knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Marking up the 47.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
So now it's second and long.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with it now.
Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Fires to the wideout. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw it. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking downfield on first down. Snags it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. From the gun. Into the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
You just got to know the situation of the game, honestly. After that incompletion, now setting up third down, you've still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field.
And it is is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. They'll run the counter. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
See, they need more runs like that. It's been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and running to the ball.
Turning it on. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent. Does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David, every team on the rest of